It must be 1 o'clock 'cause you're here and I'm here. Hello, hello. 46 of us waiting. I love it. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciate it. I've been like plugging away a bit already. I was actually just talking to Pop because I had set all the stuff out and I ironed stuff. I have 3 baskets here in the small iron camera. Hello, hello. I'm going to say hello to everybody. I saw some about 2.5 months. I'm sorry. I didn't see that. Hello, Tanya. Hello, Helly. Hello, hello. When we have more people in the chat, Helly, Pop and I will show you what we made you. And then I'll have to mail it out. I got lots to mail off this week. I've been very lackadaisical in my mailing, and I'm very sorry. Please forgive me. It's been busy. And I literally had a bridesmaid's dress from HE double hockey sticks. It was very stressful. Finally got it done. She's happy. I'm happy. Out the door it went yesterday. So it was adios. It was like saluted as it's going. It was one of those dresses. Not again. What do you mean not again? No, I promise we'll show. We'll show. But I want more people. I want more people in first. Good afternoon. Hello. Hello, everybody. Hi, I'm here. Got power. There was a safety power outage this week. Oh, interesting, Donna Faye. We usually have those about once or twice a year or something like that. Especially if they're upgrading lines to the country bumpkin houses. You know what I mean? So, excuse me. Hello, hello, happy everybody's here. Do not like those kinds of projects. What kind of projects? Do you live in the Southern California area? I'm not sure actually where she is. Oh, because of high winds. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, you're watching the fires. California's got fires going on. Allison made a post about that earlier. Got your cuppa and your biscuits? I got some ginger ale that's been flattened. My tummy's been a little upset between the past 2 nights, so I thought instead of just some water, I'll have some flattened ginger ale today. So, oh yeah, sorry, crazy bride. Yeah, well, see, I was trying to blank it out already, Lois. It was kind of like, whew, check done. When she left with a grin on her face out the door yesterday, and I was like, bye-bye. Ah. It is like a deep sigh happens too. It's like, oh, thank goodness. I'm doing much better right now. Good. I'm glad, Becky. There we go. Hello, Bernadette. How are you? Yeah, Donovan's in northern California, right? Okay. Da-da-da. Okay, all right, now we're just gonna keep making some baskets. That's what I was kind of puttering away at. So we have 3 here, 3 done so far. Here's Grace is on. Oh, hi everybody's hugging love into Grace. Oh, love to Grace. I'm so happy you're here. Yay! We're making baskets. A tisket, a tasket, we got some crazy baskets. Happy you're here. Oh, yay, I'm so happy you're here. Wonderful, wonderful. Feeling so much better. Wonderful. Because we've been sending some good vibes your way, baby. We have been, trust me, we have been. We're gonna put one together. So I've already done the cutting to get the half square triangle. So it's pretty much just laying out the basket at this point in time. Okay, so we'll get our little side bits here. Make sure we're following, because we need to make 18 baskets. And I think I'd rather make the 18 baskets first and then do the 38 half square triangles, because that won't take very long. That'll be just zip, zip, zip through the machine. So that won't take too long. So let's make another basket here. Set it out the way it's supposed to. Here. There. There. Nope, it goes there. There we go. Da 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 da. and then this will go here, and this will go here, and then I need this one right there, and that'll be our basket. I'm so glad you're here. Good, good. Big hugs, big hugs. Happy you're here. Okay. Yeah, he's not feeling very well today, so he's hiding. He's hiding. He said even Munchkin may have to do the show, and I'm like, I don't know what Munchkin's doing now, so, but I think he's just plugging it through. He's plugging it through for you guys. Okay, sorry. I'm probably blocking the iron sew camera here. Oh, we didn't actually have it today. We're actually having it tomorrow, Helly. It just worked out better for us to do it tomorrow, to have our turkey tomorrow. For one, I didn't pick up the turkey until late and it was frozen, not fresh. So we couldn't actually have it today because I'm not having a half frozen bird. It still needs to sit in a nice salt bath overnight and so on and so forth. So it has been sitting in a salt bath since last night, but it was still frozen this morning. So Pop and I said, you know what, we won't do turkey today. We'll do turkey tomorrow. It's no big deal. We have the whole weekend. So yeah, we're having ours tomorrow. Actually, it's unusual. We usually have it on the Saturday, which is, you know, whatever. It is what it is. But it's working out for tomorrow. We've had it on Sundays before. We've even had it on Mondays. So, because I've worked on Mondays and brought people home from work. Ask Pop. I'm like, these people had no place to go for their turkey dinner, so I brought them home. He's like, oh, okay, grab some more plates. I don't care about the stripes turning. Oh, are they, is that bugging you, that they're the same way? Or do they need to be the same way? Because I think it'll be all right. Do you want me to change this square? Do you want me to change this square? Because I can change this square to make it line up straight away. If that's bugging you. Needs to be the same. All right, I'll rip this out. I'll rip this out for you, Helly, man. Let me tell you, I love you that much. I will rip this sucker out and sew it again. Seam ripper, you're my best friend. Seam ripper, right to the very end. Seam ripper, you're my best friend. Hell yeah, girl, I'm on it. All right, let's turn that baby this way. There we go. Let's fix that. Let's have them all the same way. I don't know about the other. Will they work out the other? I don't know. I'll do my best. I may have to rip them. But it's the way I cut the fabric, so you're just going to have to be, you know, consciously aware that stuff may happen. Saslet's fault. Is she even here? Is she hiding? I haven't seen her yet, so I'm sorry if I've missed anybody. 83 of us watching. Very nice. Is that Marguerite? Is Marguerite in the channel? Hello, Marguerite. She's from Germany. She came in just as we were leaving yesterday, if it's the same Marguerite. So, Laurelyn, have you tried that calcium, magnesium, and zinc for your leg cramp? Actually, I'll show you the stuff actually I have. I'll show you because Pop picked it up for me. So 1 second, let me just sew the seam. And I will show you what I picked up. And yes, whatever Pop has picked up for me via wonderful Amazon has worked. I haven't had leg cramps in about at least two weeks. So, a week. There we go. Is that better? Is that better? There we go. They're all going the same way, Helly. Hold on. I'll show you. It's just over here because I remind myself to take it as I let Sophie out every night. So these are the two. Jameson's calcium, magnesium plus D3 helps to build strong bones, and multi 100% complete for women, 100% of your daily vitamins and or daily vitamin needs. So I've been taking those. So yes, I know. They are horrible. Oh my gosh, when you wake up in the middle of the night and you're just trying to stretch or flip-flop in bed and all of a sudden you wake up with a leg cramp, by golly, you're willing to rip somebody's face off. Oh really? I didn't realize that. Tonic water. Much better. Hello, Niku. Hello, hello. Yeah, I am. Trust me, it's... I'm not too keen on waking up that way in the morning, that's for sure. Oh, I think we're going to be in luck, Helly. All the lines are going to be the right direction. How much do you love me? How much do you love me? See, now I have to think about the other ones now, because the lines didn't line up the right way. It was a mixture of a few things that I kept reading up on, so I was willing to try anything. At first I was drinking more water, and then I was making sure that I had more calcium and stuff like that. So yeah, these ones don't line up the right way. Sorry. Anybody with their OCD is freaking out right now. It is what it is. Probably less Restless Lake. I have that too, Valerie Gale. Yeah, trust me. Pop says I walk a marathon in my sleep every night. Working on shopping bags for the moment. Excellent. We've used our own shopping bags for years now. In fact, way back when, like way back when, 1990 something, I made a bunch of shopping bags out of an old top sheet. It was very funky flowered. It was from Pop's mom. She gave it to me and she said, "Oh, do what you want with this." I you know, because she knew I liked the material. I'd take anything at that point in time. Free was awesome. So she gave me this big top sheet and I went and made like 6 or 7 grocery bags out of it. And we, you know, I've replaced a few and I've made a few, and my big beach bag that I made with my panels, my Northcott panels, and sewed the strips together with the binding or the batting in between. That was, you know, that's another bag, and I've made another one that says Mom and Pop Quilt Shop on it, embroidery. So, you know, yeah, made lots of bags. We have not contributed to plastic a lot, so we tried to bring our own bags. I even have a couple of buckets I just keep in the back of the vehicles, just, you know, to put groceries in. All right, there's another basket. I think that's cute. Looks nice. Hello to all who just joined. We're making baskets, a tisket tasket. We're making baskets. Hello, AJ Welsh. Good morning, all. I finally made it a live stream. It's early. It is early. We're wondering where Sassalette is, if she hasn't popped in yet. She slept in yesterday for our live stream. We were working on the Halloween project. We worked on the paper piece pumpkin. That was fantastic. All right, so here's another one, another basket for the pile. Let's give that a little press first. And hopefully that goes with everybody's. Look at all the stripes the same way. Woot, woot. Yes, glad you made it. Happy you're here. Happy you're here. Yeah, those are the 4 baskets now. It seems kind of really shady over here. It's got some shade going on. It's just dark blue. It's not black. It's just dark blue. I've stalked you for a while now. Have you? Have you now? So does anybody have any questions about this project we're working on? This is week 2 of Vintage Baskets by Debbie Caffrey, 2016. And it's going to be won by one of you guys. It's one of the ones we're giving away for Christmas. But just to note, that bright yellow fabric in there, I took it out. I put something else in there. So don't be mad. Design choice. Yeah, so anyways, it's cute. I love the pattern. The yellow I'll put over to the iron camera so maybe Pop can show that there so you can really see the difference of those yellows. I'm like, yeah, we can pick another color. I got stuff to match. I got a collage of stuff. So yeah, I don't know, the yellows just stood out too much. We were talking about that last week. So I chose a more neutral tone fabric to go with everybody else's background, and it'll be given away. Why, thank you. It is dark. It is a little, well, it was dark this morning. It was raining overnight. And then just about 2 or 3 hours ago, it was like you could feel the temperature dropping. Actually, the heater kicked in. And I don't like it when the heater kicks in. I like to cruise it. Just, you know, however warm we can keep the house and put on a sweater and stop whining sort of mode. I did it when I put on socks and pants and 2 shirts and a sweater. And then it started getting warm in here, so I started peeling off one. Can you show the picture? I can too, Miss Valerie Gale. I sure can. I saw your short tutorial on PBS Susan Bucker Nap. I've forgotten the show number. Oh, I don't. What is that? Hold on. Here we go. I'll put it up here. Sorry. I guess I could have put it in the iron camera. I forgot. I apologize. But there we go. It's going to be 62 by 72. I don't know. Hold on. What is it? 62 by 74. Sorry. There we go. Yeah, I took the yellow out. Happy Thanksgiving, Miss Kathy K. Yeah, I just took those yellows out. I don't know. They were just jumping out at me, and I just couldn't see really the rest of the basket. So I thought I have very complimentary fabric that could go with that and not lose any of those baskets, you know. No, I'm sorry your feelings are hurt. Oh, I'm sorry. We try to give as much as we can away. So, yes, happy turkey to everybody. I was doing this to everybody who was driving by yesterday for you know, crossing guard. I was like, happy turkey, and they were all laughing. It is a bit bright, isn't it? Yes, I totally could. Oh, thank you. Good choice. Thank you, Tina. I agree. I'm or I wouldn't have eliminated it, but yeah, I have a nice one you would think came with the package because it's like got the same color as one of these other light colors, so it goes very well. Sorry. You like my color? Good. I just think it would just blend a little bit better. That's all. All right, let's work on another basket. Let's do this dark one. And we have 6 to choose from here. We've done one of those, we've done one of those, and we've done one of those. So let's put those off to the side. We have 3 to choose to go with this dark one here. So we go with that. Because of that quilt. Oh, because it's not very big, that one, the prism quilt. No, it was only like 64 by 64 or something like that. It wasn't, or 53 by 53. I can't remember. I promise to mail it off this week. I really do. All right, we need 2 of those, and we need 2 of these, and we need, I think that's it. That's all we need of those. And then we need 1 of those. And hold on, flip these over here. We need 2 of these and 1 of the little ones. There we go. That pile over there. I just kind of want to use them all equally as much as possible. Well, thank you, Miss Helly. Thank you very much. Those colors still haunts me in my sleep. What, the ones from the prism quilt? Those are beautiful, weren't they? And I like that each one had a texture to it, like it had a pattern sort of thing to it. Watching live stream and taking pictures of the MOMA bear and cub who have come for early Thanksgiving dinner at our fruit trees. Oh my gosh, thought I had got all the pears, but they had a good dinner. Very nice. See, even better that you left some for them. We left apples on our apple tree for the rabbits and stuff like that. So, and I left the ones all the way around on the bottom just to, oh, we need 1 more of those. That's right, because we need to add the parts to the outside. Here we go. of these. Hello, Vicky. Yeah, please share the pics if you can. Oh, Steph, lemony one would look good. Yeah, but not so with that bright yellow, because it was really bright. Here it is. Like, I kid you not. It was really bright. That, I'm sorry, just stands out so much against these lights. That's just like crazy. I'll put it in the iron cam if you really want to look at it. Like, it just was that, if it was a little brighter, as you say, on the lemony scale, I would have left it in there. But that mustardy was like, I don't know. I need to find something different. So I'm like, design choice. Allison said I could do what I want with it, so I'm doing what I want with it. It was just too much. If it was more on the, like, you know, lighter scale, a little bit darker than this on the yellow, I totally would have been in. Would have been just fine, no problem. What's up, Mr. Clive? Hi, buddy. Come see. Oh, he's coming running. He's a-coming running. Come here, buddy. It's all right. Here we go. Oh, turn you this way so they can hear your purrs. There we go. Say happy Turkey Day, everybody. Or Turkey Weekend. So there we go. It was squinched down here because I put the camera up too high. There we go. Hey, buddy. Are you leaving now? I'm still trying. Oh, I hear you, honey. We love you. Mr. Clive sends his love. So does Sophie, okay? So does Munchkin, and so does Pop. Look, he's purring for you. He's purring for you, Miss Grace. Yes, it was wonderful to see you. Exactly, Robin. Exactly. It was so wonderful to see you. We love you too. Oh, he always gets some turkey. You can cuddle with Mr. Clive? Oh, he would love it. Are you kidding? He just loves George. George was here yesterday. Catherine and George came over around noon. And George's sister, I forgot her name. I'm terribly sorry. He was just loving. He was just loving Mr. Clive. Weren't you? You were getting so much love from Mr. George. All right, buddy. Sorry, get the floofs off. Put my pants up. Here is motor running. Get out on the highway. Yes, exactly, Steph. Take care, Grace. We send our love to you. We know sometimes the pile is high and it's hard to get over, but one step at a time. And you will get there. All right, now it's time to put all our bits together that we've got cut and ready to go to make a basket. Okay, first we need a big half square triangle of the light and the dark. And then we need 4 small half square triangles of the light and the dark. It smells really good in here. We don't have turkey dinner going, but I have some chicken breasts that I cooked earlier on in the week, and they were looking a little sad, so I've slow cooked them to like literally fall apart, and added a bunch of water, so I pretty much have like the base of chicken soup going on for my lunches for the next week. And I'm very excited by this. I tried to look for some egg noodles yesterday, but I couldn't find any. I'll have to use our rice noodles. Ooh, excuse me. He hunts cats? Uh-oh. That's not good. Mr. Clive would run. He's actually sitting right there. He's like looking for more loving. He's just like right there. I know Pop's not feeling very well. That's why he's not on camera. He didn't look too well either this morning, and you know, normally we'll, you know, play a game or hang out or do something, but he was just kind of off in his own little world this morning, so I could tell he wasn't quite well. I'm just glad he's got 3 days to today, tomorrow, and Monday to maybe try to feel a little bit better. Sometimes you get the fall blues and you just got nothing. You got no energy. You got no nothing to do nothing. And then he just looks at me and goes, how do you keep going? And I go, I can't sit in the chair and do nothing. That's it's just not me. I end up hurting, and my parts hurt, my knees hurt and stuff. Pasta for our homemade chickens. Ooh, that's a good idea. All I have is rice noodles. We have like bags and bags and bags of rice noodles. And I'm like, I don't know if I want rice noodles for my chicken noodle soup. You know what I mean? I like egg noodles. I like a nice big thick egg noodle. Or even broken up spaghetti in desperate situations. Desperate times, desperate measures. Wish for better. Oh, thank you, Marguerite. Margaret. All right, now we're gonna break all of our pieces apart. Iron the essential bits that we need to iron and trim up those dog ears because we don't need that extra bulk in our quilt. So we're going to press everybody. Okay, so we'll go over here real quick. I love rice noodles, egg noodles, etc. We've just had a lot of rice noodles lately. Hello, Helen. How many hours a day do you sew? Actually, it depends. It really does. Yesterday, I spent about 3 hours trimming, but that's for our Patreon project. Every little piece that we're working on, once sewn its parts together, needs to be trimmed to sew its other parts and then be trimmed. So there's a lot of trimming in that one. So I spent 3 hours literally yesterday and about a half hour this morning. You want more time? I'll pick you up. Come here. Come here, bubbies. And then, not 16 to 20. I'd say more than the average bear, because it's a business for me, and I'm working on dresses, and I'm long arming, customer quilts and so on and so forth. Like I just finished a baby one this morning that's got we stitched out bears in it, and it's beautiful. Got pink fabric with swans on it. It's a lovely fabric, and we put bears on it. So I'd say a lot. But it's what I do though, but it's part of my business, and it's part of my livelihood and what we do here via YouTube, right? So I have to keep up on projects that are, like this one, make sure everything was cut and ready to go. I already made one basket. I should have probably made a few more, but sometimes more projects take more hours in the weeks in between. Like there was a lot with the line burst. There was lots of, 532, I think, half square triangles we had to do, but still trying to plan out the rows and everything else like that took many a times, right? So many hours. I'm a newbie and I'm lost now as I have to read everything. Oh, I'm sorry. Sometimes the chat goes by very fast, but you can slow it down though. You can slow down the chat. I'm sorry we've lost you already. We sometimes go faster on. Hello, Sandy. Sewing is my therapy. Helps me relax. It's in my she cave from after dinner till midnight. Really, I can't make it to. I barely make it to 8 o'clock, honey. Let me tell you. Barely make it to 8 o'clock. Really, you're getting extra loving today. It's getting extra camera time. Say hi, everybody. Sometimes, not this week actually, because Munchkin's been on the late shift. School for the afternoon, so he hasn't been up at 5 a.m. So it's been so nice. I've been either waking up to my alarm or about half an hour before it. So it's so much nicer than 5 a.m. Let me tell you. Reading and watching, the trick is to do is that. So it's so too. Yeah, just sew along, baby, sew along. Hello, Miss Heather. I loved your paper piece pumpkins. They were so gorgeous. Absolutely. Oh, are we good? Oh. Pop says the magical number has arrived. Miss Helly, are you paying attention? I hope you are. Because we love you. You're an awesome moderator. And we have done this for you. You ready? I need to know you're ready. Because I ain't helping it. You ain't ready. I need to see it. Are you ready? R-E-A-D-Y. Ready. This is for Helly. I've designed it for Helly. Pop has designed something for Miss Helly. This is totally improv. I need to know, Miss Helly. It's dangling here. It's hanging out. She probably doesn't know what to do with herself. I'm going to show it anyways, just because I can't wait. Okay. All right. We're going to have to flip this around. See, oh, of course, now the YouTube starts to spin it. Oh, my goodness. Oh. I think she's like shaking it, buffering. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry.
Take it for a sec.
Oh, okay. Here we go. I hope you can see it. We're going to spin it around. I'm going to give Pop my corner because it's all beautiful. This is for you. I have designed this for you. This is my pattern. I have created it just for you. I know you love purple. I'm going to give Pop another corner here so you can see all the way around. All the way around.
The dust is free.
The dust is definitely free. I have created this for you, and Pop has made his own stitch out for each individual one of these. There's a flower. It's a fire flower that stitches in every one of these. I don't want to make you cry. As long as it was happy tears, girl. All right. And I'll show up to the small camera when Pop gets back to it. Because I did a bunch of purples. Like, it's a variegated purple fabric that I found. And I'll show you the binding. The binding I did for you, my dear. Okay, hold on. Thank you. Thank you so much, honey. Appreciate that. Find a good corner here. And then I'll show you. Oh, hold on. Let's do. Oops. I want to go show one with more color. There we go. Okay, you see that? Okay, and look at this. It's flange binding. There's the purple variegated that goes all the way around the quilt, and then there's this silver, which is the backing that pops up between the black all the way around. That's the love. That's the love we feel for you. And I will. I was just going to say, now I'm going to show you the flower. I just want to give it enough time. So people, yeah, I know, flange bonded, I know. And then here's a good, hold on. I'm trying to, so you can see it on the camera. I'm trying to pick a darker one so you could really see it. This is the flower. It's called Fire Flower, and Pop has designed that a stitch out specifically just for you. So this was designed just for you. And that is in every star hexagon going across here, and I think there's like 65 or something. So he designed that just for you, honey. It's called Fire Flower. Blah. And I can't wait to mail it. So that's what I've been working on, and it's got lovely color all the way around, and I hope you love it. And I put stars on it because to me it reminded me of the night sky and the transition of like a sunset or a sunrise, because you're always earlier than us in the time. So thank you. I'm so glad you love it. And then that's the backing. You can't really see much of the thread because I chose, it's actually Battleship Gray I chose, but it blends nicely and adds a little bit of texture. It's more texture than anything else. You can't really see it. So thank you to Miss Helly. And we just like to reward our moderators. Grace had a Quilt of Valor that she had done here last year, and we did that with the backing, the binding, or backing, batting, and the quilting and the binding. I did that all for her for no charge, and because she's one of her moderators. And so, you know, those are some of the benefits. So it's about 80 by 80, Miss Helly. Hopefully that's big enough to fit your bed. I can't wait for you to cuddle under it too. She greets, and she is a loving supporter of this channel. She's always checking up on people. We just love her to bits. Sorry, I need to stir my chicken stocky thing here. Oh, it smells so good. I wish we could have smell-o-vision. You guys would be like, Lord Lynn, the torture. Oh, it smells so good. Chicken and carrot and onion and garlic and oh, yum, yum, yum. Great base for a chicken noodle soup. Thank you, Miss Helly. Thank you. Yeah, she's wonderful. She always checks up on people, makes sure everybody's a-okay. You know, there's a lot, there's sometimes a lot entailed with that, so we appreciate it. Thank you. We love you, baby. I know, isn't it beautiful, Nancy? That was fantastic what Pop did. Yeah, we'll be adding a couple of moderators to the channel too, just because we knew Grace wasn't here as much as she would like to be, and we feel that, you know, we're getting a little bit busier, and I don't want to miss people's questions or anything like that, and there's a few people who can, hi buddy, you just want extra love today. Come here. To help out. So Miss Lois will be getting a promotion to moderator, and Miss Allison Johnson will be getting a promotion to moderator. Hello, Linda. Hello, Sharon. Thank you, Hilly, for all you do. Thank you. Exactly, Sharon. Thank you for thanking Hilly. It's greatly appreciated. Promotion. Well, we think it's a promotion. You know, it's more work for them. Sound's going off? Uh-oh. Sorry, Steph. Is that on everybody's end or just Steph's end? Hey, Bubby. You just want some more lovin's? You're missing everybody loving you from yesterday? Must have had like 7 visitors. You must have had like 7 visitors yesterday. And you was like all over everybody. Yeah, no kidding. He keeps hanging around the room. Thank you, Becky, for congratulating those ladies. They hang out and they help promote and chat and encourage and answer questions. So, okay, thank you, Melinda. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, more work and no pay. So, I'm sorry. Ask Kelly. She's been roped along for years now. She's been roped along. And even I've done one of Angie's quilts for at no charge. As, you know, part of her being part of our group and our family and everything else like that. So it was batting, backing, and quilting and binding, no charge. So I felt that, you know, I can't do one of Helly's quilts just because of the cost of mailing, but I could certainly make her one that I think that she might like. And I went and bought the specific fabric and, you know, designed it out. And I thought, well, you know, I really would like to say a big thank you to her, because I can't thank her by doing one of her quilts. So I could thank her by making her one. All right, gonna trim off the ears. Yes, thank you, ladies. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for helping partake and helping them out. I'm sure Miss Helly would like to know that she's not always the only moderator in the channel. She's had to carry a heavy load since about May of the beginning of the year. So that was a lot for her to handle, making posts and making comments, and that's some heavy shoes to fill. That's for sure. So thank you for that, Miss Helly. I'll be just not in fabric stores anymore. You have a very kind heart, both of you, LL and Pop. Yeah, thank you, Vicky. We're just, you know, giving and sharing the love. Just giving and sharing the love because we feel it needs to be rewarded. Hello, Miss Pat. Oven baked spaghetti sauce and for freezer and finally in here. Finally here. That whatever the baked spaghetti sauce sounds delicious. I'm all over that. What did I forget? I forgot my 2-inch of the dark brown. That's what I forgot. It should be a small one. There we go. All right, now the light goes this, and this, and then this, and this, and this, then this, then this, then this. There we go. And now we'll have a basket. Yeah, exactly. So on to the basket quilt. Aw, I'm so happy, Miss Helly. I'll let you know when it's mailed, I promise, so you can track it. It'll probably be like the slow boat to Copenhagen, but it'll get there, okay? I promise. And I'll try and squish it right in there too. And I have something else to go in it. It's just not finished yet, so that'll be the surprise. So you get a surprise when you open your package too. So, surprise! But yeah, you better mind your P's and Q's. We're watching you, Deanne. Just kidding. Yeah, getting back to business. All right, making a basket. A basket, a basket. No, I'm not in it. Really? We needed like extra cargo. That's funny. I wish. Maybe we could do like a meetup session. Everybody like flies to Copenhagen. I'm not saying we have to crash at your house. I'm just saying we could totally populate the local hotel. Everybody have a meetup. Someone has to be around to watch Sassalet and Deanne. Yes, exactly. Tomorrow we have a Munsterland original dish, mashed potato, sausage, and liver bread, and red cabbage. That sounds delicious. Liver bread? Okay. Explain liver bread to me, Marguerite. Is it literally just what it says, bread made with liver? Or you have bread liver sandwiches? Or you have like schnitzel bread liver? Or what? What? I don't want you jumping up here. Your claws are sharp. Meow. What's going on? Do you want out? You want out, old man? Extra cargo. It is extra cargo. It is extra cargo. It's gonna cost me extra. Mr. Clive is loving my foot for some reason. Okay, now. Well, there we go. And this on top. I don't know about Pop. He switched sides fast. Depends on who's got all the good cooking. Like liverwurst fried. Oh, that's, well, I can't say it would sound delicious, but I'm sure Pop would be all over that. So he likes liverwurst. Him and Munchkin like liverwurst. I'm not a liverwurst fan. I do like fried liver and onions, but only the way my mom makes it. Whatever she did, it was magical. It made it taste good. And I've had like fried liver and onions at restaurants, and I'm like, what are you people doing to this liver? Like, my mom does way better. What are you doing under there? You're being silly, Mr. Clive. All right, I'm going to give this a little press first. Before I add those little side pieces. For some reason, they were just not sitting right. So I just want to give them a press. Okay. Sure if my mom actually likes liverwurst though. Like that's something new. The only person I knew who liked liverwurst was Pop, and I thought he was crazy, but you know, we all know the answer to that one, don't we? And then of course Munchkin started to like it, so I'm like, okay, you're both just crazy. bacon fat, and when I'm, oh yeah, well, definitely bacon fat that adds all sorts of flavor. Excuse me. So I got little, it wasn't a Pikachu, it was Piku or something like that I was fixing last weekend, remember, with the tail? So apparently little Ryan went into his piggy bank, because I charged him $2 for fixing the tail, because she said, what do I owe you? I wanted to say nothing, but you know, consequences need to be, if you're rough with the toy, you have to learn how to pay. So so I said $2. So I apparently picked out all the quarters from his piggy bank and came to pay, but I was vacuuming at the time and I didn't hear him, and I felt so bad because he went and cleaned out his piggy bank to pay me for his fixing the tail of his toy. I'm like, oh, you're so cute, little Ryan. He's only maybe 5, maybe 6. I'd say if 6, if that. So she said, yeah, we knocked on the door, but no one answered. So we saw the toy, because I was outside with Pop, because the gentleman had come with fixing our mower. So I was outside with Pop, and I thought, well, just in case, because I had to come in and do some work, I'll fix the toy's fixed, and then I put it outside on the bench, you know, right beside the door. So, and then I went to go vacuum and clean up the kitchen and blah, 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 you know, whatever. And then I looked outside and it was gone. So I was like, oh. Exactly. I agree, Deanne. She said, you know, Ryan picked all his quarters out of the Mr. Clive, you're laying on the pedal. You can't lay on the pedal. You're making a beat. Come here. He's totally lounged out here. Whoa. You're so funny. Go. Yeah, I totally agree. She was doing a great job. You have to. How else are these kids going to be able to get on in life and learn about respect? And if they are too rough with something, this is the consequences, right? So, I don't know. He's making it go. He's just trying to make the pedal go. He's been in a pan. I think he wants outside, so. Yes. Yeah, so we've been working on that secret project for Miss Helly for, I'd say, since beginning of the school year. Because I haven't had a lot of time to work on it in between. So to try and cut all the fabric and then piece it all together and try and get the transition correct. And then, you know, and design it. Because I was designing as I go, because I was feeling, you know, I was trying to feel the vibes of Miss Helly and what would she like? Because I know she likes purple. So I was hoping upon hopings that she would love that. So I am very excited by that. And I cannot wait to mail it. And then when Pop showed me the flower he designed for her, I was like, he goes, that's just for Helly. We can't put that on any other quilt. And I said, it won't be. It'll be Helly's and then locked. It was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. All right, so we've done that one. Let's do this fabric and this one. I think those two kind of go nice together. Got a little bit of red in each. All right, so we know we need 2 of those, 1 of those, 2 of dems, a few of these. I hope you don't. I hope you use it every day. I really do. Because that's why we make these things, right? So I hope you use it every day and you love it and you cherish it. And I hope it's big enough to fit your bed. It's 80 by 80. So I was hoping at least, if anything, at least go nicely on the couch and you could just like lay it over the couch and lounge on it, you know, sort of thing. But that was kind of my idea. Does anybody have any questions about this project that we're working on right now? The vintage baskets? It was a kit donated to the quilt shop from Allison Johnson. And she said I could do what I want with it. And I'm doing what I want with it. And it's going to be given to one of you guys. So midday nap and sending her love every day. Aww. It was so beautiful. It was so beautiful that she sent you that. That was amazing. She's a keeper, that Allison, I tell ya. to fight for her with Eric. But he knows how to use guns, so I don't know. He's tough competition. Will you come to my house and cut up my fabric? And I would love to, Vicky. I totally would. Could you think of all the trouble we get into? I don't know. Be like, whoop, whoop, sound the alarm. I think it might be too much there, trouble. I am too, Helly. I am too. We've asked both of them, and both of them were compliant with all the demands put upon them to become moderator, and they were willing to sign up for the sacrifice and you know, the next child. So it's all good. Hi, Marilyn. Did you get, what did you get at the store? Tell us what you get. We want to know what you go shopping for. I haven't been shopping all week. I meant to, but I didn't get to. Just wasn't happening. Thank you, Helly. I'm glad it's not a sacrifice. To Pop, she's doing this all by herself. We need to add more people. You know. Had to step away for a minute. Kids just got home from their oh, nice. Where were they cruising? I want to cruise. Sort of. I do what I don't. I'm very hesitant on the whole cruising thing. I hear horror stories, and I don't want to be one of those horror stories, because I will jump off that boat and try to swim to shore and probably drown in the process. But yes, congratulations on your wrench, Lois. You get to fix stuff around here. Aren't you glad we put you to work for free? I think I said that when I texted her. I'm not sure. Did I? Did I say you had to work for free? You get no bonuses? Actually, there is bonuses. I spent too much money. I bought some Christmas fabrics, pretty pins, a new ruler, more fabric. I need to put it away before the hubby gets home. Hide that. I saw nothing. You said nothing. We saw nothing. All right, that's one of the half square triangles together, and now we just need these guys together. I look good in blue? Well, there we go. There we go. Oh, I wish you guys could have smell-o-vision. It smells so delicious in here. And I know that's future chicken noodle soup calling my name, so I'm so excited. Fidget quilts are wonderful. Thank you for making them. Oh, who was doing that? Who was doing that? I don't think I made a fidget quilt. I know I made a fidget quilt, but I don't think it was on camera, though. Was that Robin? Was Robin doing fidget quilts? I went to Joann's and got 4 yards of anti-pull snuggle fabric on sale for $59. I paid $20. Woo! Nice! That's a steal deal. Be dancing out the aisle. Chicken soups, I know, doesn't it? Especially homemade chicken soup, because we had like 5 chicken breasts that we cooked up, and they just didn't get eaten, you know, since like Tuesday. So I thought, well, but what a better way to dump a bunch of water in it and just kind of let it fall apart, and then change it into chicken noodle soup. I'll strain it and then pick all the meat off, pick the bones out, put it back in together, and add some carrots and some onions, and you know. And so, I was hoping for egg noodles, but I don't know. I think I might just have to suck it up and use rice noodles. We have enough rice noodles. I don't see the need to buy egg noodles, but we have rice noodles. What is it? Oh, that is a genius idea. Big freezer, we need it. I went to Joann's. Okay. Chicken noodle soup, Marilyn. Got Christmas project coming. Oh, very nice. Christmas project. I like Christmas projects. Can't believe we're almost done our Halloween. That's been beautiful. I could make my own noodles too. I even have a pasta wheel, pasta thingy mojigger. What do they call those things? We bought it for Pop, like, oh my gosh, 12 years ago, 13, 14, 15, I don't know, a long time. And we've used it. It has been used in quite a few years though, but Pop used to make a great pasta. Hello, Mr. Clive. What? Meow, here. I'll put you in the chair because Mommy's got to go potty real quick. And they can watch you. Okay, there we go. I'm just going to mute the microphone. I'll be right back. Just got to be. All right. Yes, it is. Sorry, honey. Mr. Clive wanted out, so I let him out. He was meowsing as it came out of the loo. Oh, you're fine, Twilla. You're fine. I just had to go quick little pee-pee, and Mr. Clive wanted outside, so off you went. Happy Thanksgiving to all Canadians. And anybody else who's not Canadian and decides to have a turkey this weekend. Happy Turkey Day to you. We are very thankful for every single one of you. And I kind of got a little emotional yesterday when I was saying thanks. So, just saying. Big hearts. I'm a big goof. I am thankful. And you're supposed to say thanks for what you're thankful for. So, I am. All right, another basket. A tisket, a tasket. We're making another basket. We have something called Morton's Night in November, where there is duck on the. Well, I'd be all there for duck. I like duck. I like me barbecue duck. Them's be tasty. Oh. Alright, there's there. And then this goes here. And here. And this goes here. And this goes here. Alright, let's put those together. Barbecue anything. I made Pop barbecued steaks last night, so I had to go out and grab a few ingredients because like I was just like in the turkey. So it was a few other things. So I kind of skipped off as he got home. And after my last customer with the hem pants left at about 5 o'clock, I skipped off into the big city, 20 minutes away, and picked up some stuff for the turkey and the turkey, doodads to go with turkey dinner and dinner for last night and tonight and stuff like that, just in case the turkey wasn't defrosted. I knew it wasn't going to be, so this group is like family to me. Aw, thank you, Mary Lee. Glad you're part of the family. Exactly. I'm very thankful we're all together too, Miss Sharon. Let me tell you. No better place to be than with people who love fabric. And are just as crazy as you. I didn't call you crazy. I didn't. You can't prove I did. Oh, there's a few men in here too, Vicky. You'd be surprised. They just don't say a lot of things. There's a few of them. There's a few. There's probably about 20 or 30 gentlemen who watch and subscribe to the channel and send messages And so yeah, there's men in here. They just don't. They're not quite confident enough to say anything. So some are, some aren't. You know, no pressure. No pressure. It's up to them. St. Martin's geese with red. Oh, St. Martin's. We have geese with red cabbage and potato dumpling. Ooh, that sounds delicious, Marguerite. I'd be all over that, like white on rice. Or me on geese. I've had geese before. I don't remember when, but I know I've had it, and I think I liked it. So it was kind of a fatty, but it was good. We have our Munchkin and Niku. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. We have our young kids too. Yep, yep. And there's a few, like I said, there's a few gentlemen. They just don't say anything. They've sent me private messages, or you know, say, you know, I love your channel. You know, my wife sewed, and I've just taken over some of her hobbies and finishing some of her projects, and have a few questions, that sort of thing. I'm all out there to help. It tastes like chicken. That's what they say about alligator and snake, but I don't believe them. Tastes like chicken. I think only chicken tastes like chicken. The rest tastes like whatever it is. I've had snake eye soup. Actually, I was in Arizona, and we had snake eye soup, and there literally was snake eyes in the soup. But it was delicious, actually. Like I said, I'm a big soup fan. So I thought, oh, whatever. I'm here in Arizona. What better place to try snake eye soup, right? Oh, sorry. My nose is a little running. Apologize. Gator tastes like chicken with a lot of black pepper on it. Hello, Linda. I'm sorry I missed your questions last week. I apologize. For some reason, every time you typed, I looked down. Gator nuggets are yummy. You've had them, Robin? Really? Hubby would go to the stores with me and say, do you really need that? Don't you have that already? And the clerk would be right there. Ugh, I just would say, no, I know what I have allowed. I feel bad. I do, because I want everybody to feel like they're a part of the family. And, you know, you said something like 3 times and I just happened to miss it, and I'm terribly sorry. You know, I am trying to work on a project, and it is a little busy, so we are sorry. We are sorry. We try to pay a little bit more. I even said to Pop today, we're trying to pay a little bit more attention to chat. It's Florida. Gate is on most menus, especially at the bars. I bet so. Gator wings. I love gator, but if it isn't cooked right, it's tough. I bet. It's just like pork. If you don't cook pork right, it's all, you know, testing your jaws, right? So, all right, let's iron this little part here, and then we'll add a little bottom part to our basket. Okay, just make sure those little seams are flat. Tell me that they think gator tastes like chicken, but I had it once and it tasted a little like fish. Oh, well, I guess it depends. Seems like it would taste more like fish being an aquatic animal, but, you know, that's just me. So. To pay with his credit card. We all need ourselves a gym, don't we? Bacon makes everything better. No kidding. Just wrap everything in bacon. Pop made me bacon and eggs and toast for breakfast. I was so happy. I didn't have to do nothing. He made me bacon, eggs, and toast. It was delicious. There is not enough crocodiles. Yeah, no kidding. Sorry. I'll stick with my chicken, pork, and real beef and seafood. Yeah, some people aren't that adventurous. Depending where you are. Like, I mean, and if you were in Australia, wouldn't you try like emu and kangaroo and stuff like that? I mean, I hear kangaroo burgers are pretty good, but I don't know. Until I get there, I won't try one. So I'm having it fresh. Hey, I know some people in the country bumpkins, they have squirrel and they have beaver and they have, you know, whatever, rabbit, and whatever they can catch in their, you know, traps, they cook. So, you know, it is what it is. If you're looking for survival, then that's what you got to do what you got to do, right? Hang hanging out as Deborah. I had snap turtle stew before. It tasted really good, but not sure how to describe it. I guess any food is all on how it's exactly, and what, you know, especially if it was a soup, what was the stock of the soup? Obviously seafood, I would think, but it could have been, you know, crab, could have been, you know, mussels or something like that. It all adds to the flavor of the seafood, right? So if so much stuff tastes like chicken, why do we eat chicken? Exactly, Teresa. Let's eat everything else. Exactly. I'm gonna square this one up. This got a little wonky in some places, so there we go. Okay, trim that up. There we go. Another basket. Beautiful basket. That's what is that? That's 3 we've made so far. There we go. Those are those 3 we've made. Okay. Go back to so much everything going on, but met Dawn Jordan. Oh, I bet so. She seems like a lovely person. She seems like a happy-go-lucky kind of person like me. Happy-go-lucky. All right, so we've got 6. So we've had 1 of each background of the light, right? Yes, we have. All right, let's start over. Let's mix it up. Let's put this with that. Gotta pee. Okay, we'll wait. 1, 2, 3. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. 1, 2, 1. And I think we just need 1 of those. Yeah, we'll put those 2 because it's got red in each one. So that'll be our bottom piece. And these will be our side bits. And that'll be our end bit. We need to cut these in half. That's a solid, and these in half. Okay. To make our other basket. Hello, Mr. Speedworks. How are you? Happy you're here. We were actually chatting on Discord this morning on Mr. Taradra's channel. Happy you're here, buddy. Happy you're here. What's going on? He's from the UK. There's lots of UK peoples in the channel. Everybody give a shout. Yes, we got lots. We got lots. We're working on a basket quilt that we're giving away to our subscribers. It's going to be a gifty goo. I'm good, thanks. A bit late because I went to get, but well, of course, it's understandable. What'd you get? What'd you get for yourself? I always like it when Steamed Fish posts food pictures in the Discord channel. I'm like, that looks good. Like, I'm totally on that, man. Yeah, Speedworks knows Pop and I from Mr. Taradra's channel. Of course, we did that quilt for Mr. Taradra, or I call him Mr. Taradra, Mr. T. Call him Mr. T. I know he's got no mohawk and he's, you know, not African American, but, you know, I call him still Mr. T. What did you have? Oh, Dad and I have, there we go, Mickey D's. Mickey D's, what's your favorite? I think, well, you know him as Juggler. Juggler is a double quarter pounder, and I'm usually a Happy Meal. I know, Speedworks. He's actually a streamer too, aren't you? Don't you stream games as well on Twitch? Liver pate. No thanks. No thanks, Ellie. I'll pass on that one. On bread. Oh, that's Pop's here, or toast. Nope, I don't. I thought you did. I thought you streamed. I thought you did. My mistake. I apologize. Yes, he's actually one of the moderators for Mr. Taradra's channel. So it was very quiet when TwitchCon was on. There was like, there's nobody streaming. It was sad. You love most foods, darn it. I know, me too, Vicky. I know, me too. Poke, poke, poke. Dad had 6 nuggets. I had 9 nuggets. We had a McFlurry for desserts. Very nice. I like it. You're sharing it. It's talking, being frugal with the purchases. That's very nice. All I can really handle is like a Happy Meal. Everything else is too big. I don't finish it. So it's like, all right, I'll take a Happy Meal. And I get a toy. I don't know. I'm fine with it. McNuggets. Lots of kids love McNuggets. Even Pop and Munchkin love their McNuggets. They'll get like a burger and a thing of 10 McNuggets on the side. I'm not a nugget person. Well, we know it's real chicken, right? So. It's real chicken, so they say. What kind of McFlurry? I think mine would be more like the chocolate cookie one. I like Oreo. I like Oreo cookie. Like when it comes to Dairy Queen and their Blizzards, it's the Oreo cookie for sure. Hands down. Every time. Like, I don't mind Oreo cookies. I just prefer them in a Blizzard. With ice cream. But we have pumpkin pie, so... You get a burger, no bun. That's enough for me, yeah? Because you get the, like, what, lettuce, tomato, and pickles, and onions, and all that other sort of doodads with the two, yeah? Chick-fil-A with honey mustard, please. Ooh, that sounds delicious. I might have to order that. The one they currently have is Galaxy Caramel. Ooh, what's it got in there, Speedworks? What's it got in the Galaxy Caramel?
Galaxy and caramel.
Well, obviously caramel. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Pop. I know. Anything with caramel in it. Cheesecake bar. Actually, you know what? Strangely enough, last year, I think around this time, wasn't it for our birthdays, Pop? We met Grace in... Oh my gosh, I can't remember. Anyways, it was a very nice restaurant, and they actually had an Oreo cheesecake on their dessert menu, and that is not something that, say, Pop would order like a cheesecake. But since it said Oreo cheesecake, he was kind of all over it. And by golly, that was the best cheesecake he'd ever had in his whole entire life. And I tried to, Gulfs. It's called Gulfs in where? Waterloo or Kitchener. Gulfs in Waterloo or Kitchener. Okay, so if you want to Google that, that's Ontario, Canada. It was the best Oreo cookie. And I tried to, was it this year or was it last? It must have been like 2 years ago we met, because I tried to mimic it for Munchkin's birthday because he had asked for the Oreo cheesecake. And so I thought, okay, I'll make the Oreo cheesecake. I'll like a Oreo cheesecake. It wasn't the right one, but I failed. I failed, but I tried. All right, we're gonna press these, move our baskets over, and press the little bits we got going on here. Pressing to the dark, and we're gonna trim off those little dog ears that happen up here, these little thingies. Because we want everything to fit nice and snug together, and we don't need any extra bulk under our quilt top, which is sometimes known as a flimsy. Just in case you didn't know that, it's sometimes called a flimsy. I have chicken soup kind of go on the go here. I tell you, it smells delicious in this house. 5 chicken breasts that have fallen apart and a bunch of liquid, and I've seasoned it up with carrots and garlic and onions, and oh yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Oh, caramel or caramel? Oh, I get. Is that what you're going with there, Jude? Because we were talking about how many people pronounce different things, like, you know, schedule and sexual and garage and garage and tomato and tomato, and yeah, that was funny. Is that what you're referring to? I think we're having. I don't even know what we're having for dinner tonight, so I don't really care at this point. Somebody's making it, not me. It does smell good. It smells good. It sounds good. But I tell you, it smells good. I wish everybody could come over and have chicken noodle soup with me. I mean, it's an easy lunch for me, so I don't mind taking the time to make it. I know I'm going to enjoy it, and I'm not adding any more cost to the family budget by going out for lunch sort of thing. So, you know, I'm going to make it at home. Make it and be done with it and be satisfied with it, not feel like I need something else. I'm happy with the soup and move on. So it's in the crock pot. It is. It smells delicious. It does. Homemade is always better. Well, that way I can add what I want, and because you guys know of my allergies already to either nut-based products, whether it be coconut, pine nuts, any kind of nut, you name it. If it's been in the process, I can't have it, as well as bell peppers. And if you go and look up some of the chicken noodle soups up there, you'd be surprised they put bell peppers in it. So I just make my own. I'm happy with my own. It has all the flavorings I need, and nothing I don't really. So yeah, so I end up making a lot of my own stuff, and Pop's fine with that. He doesn't mind. He's used to it by now. He's more than happy to go buy himself a burger and stuff like that throughout the week, or chicken sandwiches or subs or whatever. And you know, sometimes if there's leftover dinners, that's great. If not, then you know, he's got to look after himself. I just usually have a soup. What's up, Twilla? What's going on? What did I miss? The cake does not last long with us, my husband and son. Yeah, they don't. Nothing lasts long around here with that cakes either. Cakes are goodies. I made with our homemade applesauce. I made with phyllo pastry. I kind of rolled it out. Didn't put a lot of sugar on it because I didn't want a lot of sugar to go with it, and made like a little, I don't know, like a Danish pastry sort of thing. I just put it in the center and then flopped the sides over top, and then, you know, decorated the top with just a little bit of sugar on it and some flavoring and whatever, and it disappeared that night. I thought we were gonna have it for 2 nights dessert, so yeah, no kidding. Do I deliver? I wish. Twill is your neighbor. I'm happy she's your neighbor. I like neighbors. Neighbors are good. I put cream cheese in potato bacon soup last week. It was, oh, I bet. I'd made a homemade strawberry cheesecake, like just a plain New York style cheesecake, and then you add the strawberry sauce or raspberry sauce or what have you to it, and that's been delicious, and Papa's eaten some of that, but I mean, it's not his favorite. Yeah, Pop's not a soup fan. Sometimes I'm amazed how we get along, because I'd be like soup every day and he's like, nope, no soup at all. Putting your order in, are you, Valerie Gale? I would like this soup delivered at this point in time. Thank you very much. All right, make sure everything's going the right way. Nothing like dinner delivery. I'd love that. Especially if it was homemade. Hello, neighbor. Hello, neighbor. I'd like some foods. I don't care for soup. Maybe it's not hearty enough. I don't think it is, actually, Robin. I agree with you, because Pop prefers something with, you know, it's got some like stuff to it, sort of thing, right? So he'd prefer meat at every meal, and I'm like, I'm happy with a piece of toast. We pretty much say, you know, delegate the leftovers if we're not interested in them to Munchkin. You know, if he wants to eat, he lives here for free and he eats here for free. So, I mean, there's everything for free here. So if he wants to have something to eat, then there's the leftovers. There you go, buddy. I'm sorry, you don't get a chance to be too picky. Favorite soup was split pea with ham. I like split pea with ham. That's good too. I'd have to say my ultimate favorite soup, if I could get it made for me on a daily basis, would probably be French onion. Because it just, I don't know, for one, it takes so much time, and then you have to have the right baguette, and it has to be toasted the right way, and you have to have the right cheese, and you got to make sure you caramelize those onions long enough, and then you have to have the right stock. So... There we go. Another basket on the go. Yeah, exactly, Vicky. I love French onion. We were at, I think it was called Earl's. It was Earl's restaurant chain up here in Canada. I'm not sure if any of you Canadians know of it, but And they had on their appetizer menu was a French onion soup and a Caesar salad. And let me tell you, my mom and I would get a French onion soup each, and we would split that Caesar salad, and it was the best heavenly meal I could ever ask for on earth. It was just delicious. And the fact that we shared it together, we shared the salad, and sometimes if we were really hungry, we'd have dried ribs, and we'd share the dried ribs too. Like we'd get two or three appetizers between the two of us. Oh yeah, it was amazing. Those are some good times, man. Those are some good times. Enjoying French onion soup with my mom. And I'm just trimming off the little bitty bobs. Just trying to make it squares. There we go. Minestrone is good. Oh, well, I always usually put peppers in that, so not too worried about that. Put a basket, tisket, a tap. Really? Who's talking to me? Somebody's streaming on Twitch. They wreck up on Ladner. Was there a mess? We actually had 6 line shut down yesterday here due to, was it truck turnover? I can't remember what I said to you, Pop. Let's do one of this. Let's do this with blue. Stew is not soup, nor is chili broth. Of those are fine. Both of those. No, is chili both. Yeah, he likes chili. Chili's good. He'll have a chili. Do. Okay. There we go. Got the small. Got the bigs. There we go. Okay. What are we at here? 221? Okay. One more basket down, exactly. So how many do I have actually? Because we need 18. So what do you got? We have 1, 2. Hold on, I'll go for the small camera and wait till Pop goes to there so you can see them. You can see all the ones I've made so far. Okay, there we go. So there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4, there's 5, there's 6, and there's 7. There we go. And we just need 11 more to go. So I'll be working on 8, and there'll be 10. I'm sorry? Oh, I'm sorry, honey. Okay, here we go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm just trying to mix them. I don't want, this fabric with this fabric for 2 baskets. I want to mix the fabrics up so you have different baskets and different fabrics. So thank you. It's looking lovely, isn't it? It's looking lovely. Okie dokie, Lois, you drive safe, please. Drive safe. We care about you. You got responsibilities now, girl. I'm kidding. Hello, Maro. Channel 3, thank you very much. I'm glad you like the color. Happy you're here. Where are you from? Where are you from? Yeah, we always talk food on the weekend. We're hungry people. We're quilters. I'm not starving. I'm here to eat, man. Hello, Sue. Happy you're here. I'm so glad you were doing your the coffins. And I'm sorry they weren't turning out to be 6.5. I just wing it, honey. Just wing it. It's all good. It ain't gonna matter. Thank you. Yeah, most quilters are good cooks. Of course we are. Yeah, exactly. Quilters are some of the hardest working people we know. Ain't that the truth? Amen to that, brother. Oh. I don't know where I was going with that. Being goofy as usual. Da, 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 da. Well, you gotta prep the food so you can sell. That's how it all goes. Because then you get like angry people at you. Where's my dinner? Grunt, grunt, grunt. Who else would cut up perfectly good fabric and put it back together again? Exactly, but us crazy quilters. And we cut up good meats and put it back together again. In a meal. Deliciousness. Mm-hmm. 120 plus of us. Very nice. Very nice. We had a great time yesterday on our paper piece pumpkins and our witches hats. We were hanging out for 2 hours yesterday, so if you didn't get a chance to watch that video, go ahead and do it, after this. And just a reminder to everyone, we will be live tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern for Munchkin's Block of the Month, okay? Munchkin's Block of the Month, live. So join us if you can, okay? And we're finishing off, or doing October's block, and then we only got 2 more. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. We only got 2 more after this one. It did make it pop, didn't it, with the that green and purple batik? I thought, well, it doesn't always have to be just orange and black, and we can do this on. I have this little chunk of fabric here, which I could use a little bit for the boot. So I thought if I had enough to do a hat and enough to do at least a boot or 2 boots, then I was happy, and I definitely did. So. Haven't watched yesterday's tutorial, but I tell you how to enlarge it with the hats. I do, Sue, in a way. I told you how I saved it, the picture, and then I went as to enlarge it, and I did the scroll of how to enlarge the hat a certain way, and then I took my piece of paper that needed to be the square size of what it was, held it up to my monitor, and then traced it out. That's how I did it, because I thought that was the best way to make it fit within the parameters or perimeters that it needed to be. So I just kind of scaled it up, put my piece of paper up on the screen, said that looks great, held it there, and then just did a little trace out. That was it. But you are more than welcome to do more than one hat on that page, on that section. You could actually, Heather White, who's a fantastic paper piecer and loves Harry Potter, she's doing the sorting hat from Harry Potter as well as an owl in those 2 spots instead of the 2 hats. So, I mean, it's up to you. You do what you want to do. Have at her. We just want, these are the dimensions, these are the free patterns. If you want to sew along, great. If you don't, that's okay. Implement your own, and we'd love to see what's going on. Yeah, it would be, I guess, if it's 11 a.m. Eastern, it might be at 10 a.m. your time. Hopefully it doesn't interrupt with some people's church schedules. We're sorry if it does. Unfortunately, it is what it is. It was what we could do. Just Munchkin's schedule, now that he's on afternoons, it's a little wonky. I have to change my schedule when I film things, and like for longer Wednesday and the weekend projects and stuff, so I have to now adjust my schedule to his. So it's going to be a couple of weeks of trying, but he'll be on this schedule for the next year and a half. So all right, so now we're going to press all these pieces that we have here to put another basket together. I'm going to put a pink bun. Hello, Robin. How are you? I guess if you're 6 hours ahead, right, Helly? Because it would be, is it 8:38 your time? Is it 8:38 your time right now, Helly? You look more ghostly with the green stitching. Well, I just thought it would be a nice difference. I mean, if I would have found my orange, I probably would have used the orange, but I really like the green. Okay, so it is 8:30. Okay, so 6 hours. Okay. Yeah, there are several blocks. There's lots of ones you could incorporate your own design. Robin of RS Island Crafts, if you go check her out, she had a lovely little applique pumpkin that would fit within the paper piece pumpkin section. If you wanted to do that instead of the paper piece, it's all up to you. You could just put an orange little circle with a stem on it and draw some eyes on it. It's whatever's up to you and what you want to do with the project. I know the paper piecing is going to be tough. I know it's not for everybody, but those are the only two paper piecing we had was the beginning coffin, which was a tester to kind of get a practice for people, and then the more complicated one of the pumpkin. But yeah, I really like the bats. There was a paper piece bat, but I really like that strip of bat was more my favorite. So we changed our whole quilt design to incorporate that strip of bats on the both sides. So, because I really, really like that. I thought that was really kind of cool. Hi, Betty. How are you? Back from the long arm class. Glad you are still. Of course we are. What did you learn at long arm class today? What did you learn? A glass of wine. Have you any downloadable patterns? Yes, we do, Margaret. If I think one of our moderators could probably share the link for the Halloween one, you could go with that. It's pretty easy, Robin, once you get your mind around it. When you know you gotta place it on the back side, sew on the front, flip and flop, add a 1/4 inch. Once you wrap your brain around it, ask Heather. She's in love with paper piecing, and she's done some stunning, beautiful work that really requires paper piecing. Grace also has done all the Disney princesses and their little counterparts, their little sidekicks, all paper piecing. So if you have any questions, Heather and Grace are your people to definitely talk to, okay? Yeah, those are your paper piecing queens right there, because they will help you. I'm sure. They're very givey, lovey people. Could always send them a message if you're having issues, or send us a message and we'll deal with it the best we can. We just want to help people, skill up their skills too by working on a project. We don't want to just all be the same and you're not learning anything from it. You need to learn. Every day is a learning experience, and no matter what the age, you shouldn't shy away from learning. Yes, thank you. We're almost there to raise our roof for our second one for December. We're going to have a little sew-along, competition with jelly roll race. So we're looking forward to, hopefully we can raise the money for December's show for 12-hour stream. We're almost halfway there. We already got the one planned for November. We've got a couple of guest stars. I still have to ask one more person, see if they're interested in coming out and hang out for a little bit. So that'll hopefully be 3 guests for that 12 hours. Not for the whole time, but for like an hour and a half or 2 hours or something like that. So each guest for that time. If you have fandom and like the paper piecing, check out fandom. Oh my God. Isn't that correct, Becky? They are amazing. They do a lot of paper piecing. Oh, actually, I think they're all paper piecing. A lot of Harry Potter stuff too. Have you got the patterns for the basket? Okay, if you wanted the pattern for the basket, go ! V as in Victor, B, well, I guess it'd be B for you, Bob. And then that will give you the pattern, and it will tell you all of how to find out and do the block, okay? Because this was a kit that was gifted from Allison Johnson. I can't give away any measurements or anything like that, but you can happily purchase the kit from Miss, Debbie Caffrey. Oh, sorry, you're right too, Vicky. Star Wars too, they did, what was the new robot, little white and orange one, the little circular one? I saw a paper piece of him and I was like, oh my goodness, I want him. I want to do him as a pillow. He was cute. He was super cute. I forget the OB, no, I forget what he was, his little number, but he was adorable and I loved it. I'm like, that's on my list of things to do. Okay, I got that. Oh, did I get the wrong way? I did. Whoopsies. Flipped this wrong way. It's fandom is a website. If you go, I think you just look up fandom.com. It might give you the link. It's like a paper piecing fantasy website. It has lots of paper piecing of characters. You'll have to check, Kieran. You'll have to check. You can always send them a message. BB-8, thank you. Thank you, Pat and Becky. Thank you very much. BB-8, yes. Yeah. Harry Potter, Star Wars, they've done a bunch of other characters, but you could always message them if they had something specific that you were looking for something specific. I'm sure they even have it in their library, or they would make it up for you. So, yeah, they're a fantastic website. Yeah, exactly. They take requests. So they'll figure it out for you. You don't want to do the legwork, they'll figure it out for you. R2D2. Yeah, they had them all. They had them all, Betty. Yeah. Oh, that would be awesome. R2D2. I love R2D2. It's one of my favorites. I do like that in one of the oh, excuse me. Furry people. The little Ewoks. Yeah. Yeah, all you have to do is like free paper piecing patterns, and you would be surprised at how much shows up. Seriously. You'd be very surprised. But you have to have the love of paper piecing and be able to think and add that 1/4 inch, you know, that 1/4 inch seam allowance to all of your projects. This is a very handy dandy ruler. I got this from my girlfriend Janice about a year and a bit ago, and I have used it for every single paper piece project. Every single one, without a doubt. So it is extremely handy. I don't know where she got it or what she paid for it or what have you, but it has been a lifesaver for me, and I love it. And thank you very much for that, Janice. And I think it's her birthday this weekend, so happy birthday, Janice. Everybody say, happy birthday, Janice McGinnis. I'll see her on Tuesday for our guild meeting. Hopefully she's watching the videos, though. Houston International Quilt Show at the end of the month. Can't wait. I'm happy for you, Sandy. You're going to find yourself in a whole new adventure there, girlfriend. Thank you, Robin. Thank you. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, Heather. Thank you very much. Thank you, Robin. Thank you from RS Island Crafts. Thank you very much. She's a guild mate as well as a friend of a local guild. So she's a big supporter of the channel. Thank you, everybody. Deanne and Pat, and Teresa and Hallie and Mary. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm sure she's going to love that when she ends up watching the video. So I'm not sure if she entered anything into the Erin Fall Fair or not, but it'd be interesting on Tuesday to find out who did enter and who won the categories that Pop and I sponsored of the Mama Pop Quilt Shop. Sorry. I thought of making a birthday list in our mafia group, sorry, so I wouldn't be able to write to all. So I would be able to write to all's birthday. That would be great. If you guys want to put your birthday in, have at her. We don't want to miss ya. So, oh, did I do those wrong? I think they were supposed to be that way. Whoa, I think I put this on the wrong way. Those are not the right way. Whoops. Seam ripper, you're my best friend. What time is it? Can't be that late, can it? I think those were the wrong way. No, they don't go that way either. We call it Jack the Ripper, says Sandy. He's your best friend, though. He can't be an enemy. All right. Here and here. Sorry, I think I'm going to have a coughing fit here, so I'm going to mute the microphone. I'm sorry. Excuse me. We'll be right back. about that. Well, I could tell I was gonna have a coughing fit, so better just get it out. Better out than in. So, thank you for your patience. I've got something else to drink too, so. Happy birthday, Rose's daughter. Okay, happy birthday, Rose's daughter. Happy birthday, Rose's daughter. Happy birthday, Rose's daughter. Happy birthday to you from the Crazy Quilt Shop and all of its people too. And I'm not gonna say you belong in a zoo. I was just no, I'm fine. I'm fine, Sue. It's just allergies. Just allergies. You have to think I breathe car exhaust for like 2 hours a day. And sometimes if I'm talking too much and I'm talking too fast and not swallowing enough, I end up, you know, it gets a little phlegmy, and then I end up having a coughing fit. So I'm terribly sorry, Sue. It's just the way we are, the way my family is. Ask Pop. My mom is the same way. There's not a conversation that I think he's ever had with her in the past 28 years that she's not coughing. So, unfortunately. 32 on Tuesday. What? You can't have had that kid when you were 8 years old. No way, you're only 40. You're only 40, Helly. I don't believe a word. I know, it baffles me. Actually, we were talking about earlier because I'd only eaten half of my steak last night for dinner. So, I had the rest of it for lunch today. So I said to Munchkin, I said, could you find me a steak knife, please? You know, because he was in the area and I didn't want to trample in his zones because he was sitting there. So he found me. He goes, oh, look at this one of these. And I go, yeah, it's from when Pop and I got married like 24 and a half years ago. I'm glad there's at least one of them around. Got a Henkel steak knife set. So for 8 of them as a wedding gift from my boss at the time, which his name was Milton. And he's the one who went to Australia for the winter, which was our winter, but their summer. And he was like, oh my gosh, it was like 44 plus degrees every day. And we're like freezing rain and snow. 39 in January. I know. I can't believe you're the same age. It's amazing, isn't it, Robin? 45 in December. I know. Pop and I are going to be 47 and 48 next month. But we get to celebrate with you guys, so. It is a basket quilt. It is. It is. In fact, here's one here. We just finished. I just need to iron it and trim it up. I'm glad you had a good time while you were here in BC, Lucy B. The Canadian Rockies are stunning. Pop and I have driven through them, I'm going to say at least 7 times. I've been more myself because I went back to go visit his mom and my girlfriend Kimberly in BC a couple of times when we lived in Calgary. So I think I got a couple more on him that way. But 7 times at least together we've driven through the Rockies. And they are beautiful, from going from Vancouver Island or Victoria Island all the way to Calgary. So yeah, there we go. She doesn't look a day older 25, let me tell you. Miss Helly is not turning 55. Actually, I had a customer here. Actually, she's a Gildie. Her name is Cindy. And she brought a beautiful quilt for her stepfather. And we picked a lovely pattern for it and so on and so forth. And she said to me, she goes, well, I'm turning 50, or I'll be 59 and such and such. And I looked at her and I went, what? No way, are you 58? She says, yes, I am. I'm like, I need to see some ID, girl. I don't believe you. It really is just a number. It's just a number. And if you're so concerned about the number, I'm not. It's just a number. I know what I feel. And that's young and whippersnapperish, so. But there we go, all trimmed up. So that's what, 8? That's 8, right? right, let's do green. Let's do a green. We haven't done a green yet. Let's do a green. Oh, with this one, that's got a bit of green into it. I like that one. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now remember, if you want to sew along with this or partake in this beautiful adventure, it is !VB for vintage baskets. If you want to partake with moi on this adventure. Okay, I need 3 of those, not just 2. There we go. Come back here, Batman. Okay, let's cut these in halves. I'll cross the diagonals. Oh, Speedwork's still hanging out here? We all level up each year. Boop. I'm glad you're still hanging out there, Speedworks. I thought you'd just kind of come and go. I'm glad you're still here. Thank you. I think we're like the support team of Mr. Taradra. We're like his go-to, emergency team. And he got a beautiful quilt. You saw that quilt I made him, didn't you, Speedworks? Did you see that quilt I made Mr. Taradra? That's lovely. And he actually slept under it. I'm so excited. It's a big thing, man, let me tell you. There's nothing more of a compliment to a quilter than having somebody that you care about sleep under your quilt. You know what I mean? So, like I said, he feels like the little brother I never had instead of the big brother of a jerk I got. So, happy birthday to hubby. Who's hubby? Whose hubby is having a birthday? Happy birthday to your hubby, Sandy. Okay, Sandy's hubby. Sandy's hubby's having a birthday. He doesn't look a day over 29, and I want to see ID next time he's in the beer store. You did? Okay, good. That was a fun project. Lots of people liked it. It was a quick and not quick and easy project, but it was a nice be able to do a big project if you wanted to just start on like a beginning quilter or something like that. It was nice to do those big half square triangles and put a beautiful star together. So, and 4 big stars, because I call him my 4-star entertainer. I don't believe you, Vicky. I need to see some ID. The age is what you give yourself, right? So, all right, hold on. Put these together. Yes, I'm sorry for anybody who's had a miscarriage, that's for sure. The potential of a baby lost is just probably overwhelming, extremely overwhelming. Little half squares, putting all those 4 of them together because that's what's helping make the basket. You don't look at it all, Vicky. I'm telling you, you look so young. You're beautiful. Smile for the camera. Pop and I are very similar in age. We're 1 year apart, but we're actually 360 days apart. So when he turns 47, and 5 days later, I'll turn 48, right? So it's always 5 days later, I become next. So I'm like handing over the baton of the age. I'm like, okay, 47 was good. Here you go, run with it. Hope you had as much fun as I did, sort of thing. That's how I kind of feel, because we've been together for like 28, 29 years now. So this is literally 1991, 1992. 91, 92, we've been together, so a long time. All right, now we're going to trim all these little dog ears off, these ones here, because we don't need them in our project, right? Because you see how it's hanging off. When we go to do our 1/4 inch seam allowance, that's just going to add bulk to our underside of our flimsy or our quilt top, whatever you want to call it. So we trim those off just with either a pair of snips or a rotary cutter. These ones here that end up being the half square triangles, and these ones here, they're right there, we can just nip off that little bit there too, right? So less bulk under your quilt makes it easier for your needle to go through, especially if you're doing free motion quilting. Okay. So let's trim those up and then we'll put our block together. 31 years. I honestly can't believe it's that much time has been passed, and you know, it doesn't seem like that long. It really doesn't. It doesn't seem like that much time has passed. Over 120 of us hanging out. Very nice, very nice. So who's going to be here tomorrow for Munchkin and I's block of the month to put together at 11 a.m.? We're going to be here at 11 a.m. Eastern. So who's going to be here to put... Munchkin and I will be here live on camera. I will have the microphone on my shoulder like it is right now. But he is more than willing to chat about his project and everything else like that. So who's going to be here tomorrow? Just so we know. We got peeps to hang out with. We're not going to be alone. We hope there's lots of people here tomorrow. You're going to try? I hope so, Becky. Thank you. I'll try and you'll send an email. Yeah, we do. We send a post of, you know, if you hit the alert button, you get a little... Oh, I'm glad Helly's going to be here. Wonderful. You'll be in the Mount Forest area. I'll have to drive by. Well, then honk and wave, honey. Why don't you just stop in? Come on. Hop in front of the camera. Just knock and open the door. You know how it is. It's all good. It's all good around here. You've been here before. You know it, don't you? Yeah. I hope you're here too, Speedworks. I hope you are. We have a lot of fun hanging out here. You'll pop in for a bit. I hope so too, Miss Robin from RS Island Crafts. If you peoples have not subscribed to Miss RS Island Crafts, please do so. She does all sorts of thingy-mabobbers. She does knitting and paper works and all crumbs and projects and new stuff and all sorts of good things. Yes, please do. I would, but we should go up over. Okay, all right. Well, I understand. I understand if you don't come on my visit, Pauline. I'll be okay. Okay. I'll be all right. You'll be all right. Won't it? Okay. I'm joking, Pauline. Yes, thank you, Heather. Robin's channel is great. Yes, it is. It's a great community. She fiddles and faddles with all sorts of thingamabobs. So it's nice. It's nice to have that. And you can always ask her questions. If she has if you have anything, a question what she's working on or what have you, you just have to send her a message and she answers right away. Not right away, but when, you know, when she can. Life is life, right? But just saying. Yeah, she's wonderful. Okay, I hope so, Pauline. Because if we reach the 1,000 for December, I expect you to be here for the sew along. I'm telling you, I'll put you to work, girl. All right, just gonna even up a couple of these edges here. So I can attach my side parts. Some of them just seems a little bit off. So I'll just set that there. Okay. Whoops. When the cutter hits the floor, oh my goodness. New Med says may cause sleepiness. Uh-oh. That's not good. No driving for you, honey. No driving for you. What is the meds for, Diane 57? What's going on? What's happening with you? Is there anything Pop and I can help with? No, not the last block. We still have a few more because he's got right up to December, Miss Helly. So it'll be October's, just October's block tomorrow. So they may be live streams from here on out to the end of the year, just because it might be easier for us to work with, and it'll be that way for sure. So we'll just figure it out as we're going along, and we're just trying to adapt to his schedule as well as work within our own schedule. You know, I already know I have now to start my stuff a day earlier now, so I know I now have to mentally think about that. So, but I'm trying my best to be the best mom as possible, to adapt to the child and his needs and go from there. So, and try not to be too fussy. It is what it is, and that's what it has to be, and moving on. No point in bitching about it, because it's not going to help you at all. So, just got to deal with it and move on. You can make one of his blocks on the long live stream. Yeah, we're going to make tomorrow's. We're going to do October's block tomorrow, Helly. October, pretty much right from the get-go. I have the pattern here somewhere. I still have yet to cut the fabric. I'll be cutting the fabric after the live stream today, after I get a bite to eat, because I kind of had a little bit of my steak left over, but I kind of need a snack. And then we'll be ready for 11 o'clock tomorrow. So hopefully we'll see everybody there. And Munchkin and I will finish putting his October block together. What's Vicky M? What's going on? Caffrey fabrics? Ooh, I bet you those are pretty. Aren't they, Lucy B? Caffrey fabrics. And everybody would say Kathy. I would thought they meant Kathy, like K-A-T-H-Y. I was like, what are you talking about? Kathy fabrics, but it was so Kathy. K-A-F-F-E. All right, another basket down. Only got like 9 more to go. We're halfway there. Halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. I did a star hexie for Miss Helly. That's for sure. I got the hexie cutter out and everything. I'm like, she'll totally love this because she knows how much I hate hexies. So I'm making her a hexie square, a hexie star quilt. I am with the baskets. I'm halfway there with the baskets. I only have half more to go. I'll make some more throughout the week. Does anybody, I like the green too. Does anybody have any questions of what we have going on here today? Anything at all? Thank you, Sharon. I'm glad you think it's a nice job. Any questions? Here to answer. Of course. Of course, Helly. It's my second meds for diabetic. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Hexies are okay. They have their moments. Let me tell you. They have their moments. And Hexies is fast, and he had never done it before. I find Mr. Domestic kind of funny sometimes. Yeah. You kind of almost take him just a little bit, you know, just in short bursts. But I'm sure they say that about me too. I just want to make sure if anybody had any questions, wanted to ask, what size are the baskets? Okay, June. Thank you very much, my dear. I will measure. They are 8 inches. They come out as 8-inch baskets. Thank you very much, Marguerite. Appreciate that. Hello, Anne. I do English paper piecing hexies and join in swap each month. And join in a swap each month? What do you mean join in a swap each month? I hope it has become of some meds I think I've taken and can stop with. Oh, I hope so, Helly. I hope so. I just think I might try giant hexies by machine, just thinking. Like I need another project. Of course you do, Deanne. Of course you can. Oh, is like swaps? Is that like swapping fabrics? Is that what that means? Yeah, steroids are very finicky when it comes to diabetics too. So you have to be very careful. You have to find the right mixture for sure. All right, I think if there's no questions, I think we'll call it there for today. And I have one more quilt to work on the long arm for a little bit. And you will see Munchkin, Pop, and I tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern. So, and these are our beautiful baskets we have made so far. So I'll show them. There's one. Thank you very much, Nancy. I appreciate it. Here's two. Hello, Sue. Happy you're there. Thank you. 3. Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. We're having our turkey tomorrow, so you may have smell-o-vision tomorrow at 11. Could be have some turkey going on. Okay. Hello, Miss Roxanne. We're just finishing up here. We're just saying goodbye and showing off our baskets. There we go. And like I said, this is a quilt that gets to be won by one of you subscribers, okay? All you have to do is, when we comes to the time, is enter, and away you go, and you'll get to win it, okay? Happy Turkey Day, exactly. I think we have this one. There we go. They're looking good, aren't they? I thought the baskets were actually going to be bigger when I looked at the pattern, but they're not, so it's okay. They swapped their blocks. Okay, thank you, Lucy B, sorry. Appreciate that. Yes, of course you can, Ellie. I made that quilt especially for you. Just for you. Okay? Bought the fabric just for you. And that's what we have going on so far. So thank you, everybody, for watching, liking, and subscribing. We greatly appreciate it here at the Mom and Pop Quilt Shop. Don't forget to check us out on Patreon. And we will see you tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern for Munchkin's Block of the Month. We're going to continue on his October Fantasy Fun Quilt, and it'll be the big block of 24 by 24, and we're almost done. I can't wait for this to come together. Yes, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. You'll have to wait, Teresa. You have to wait to the very end when we're done all the quilts. You'll be able to enter then, and it'll just be a draw. We're going to have 3, if not 4, to give away in December. Okay? So the draw will be just before Christmas, and we'll have all of them to give away at that point in time. Okay? So big hugs, everybody. Thank you very much. Love you. Big hugs. Take care. Enjoy the weekend, and we'll see you tomorrow. Happy turkey, turkey. Happy turkey, turkey. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Be good.